Although corrupt, natural endowments are gifts of God's Spirit. We should never forget that all such gifts are given by God's Spirit, who distributes them as he pleases for the common good of humankind. For if it was necessary for God's Spirit to give special knowledge and skill to those who built the tabernacle in the wilderness, it is not surprising if we say that knowledge of what is essential to human life is imparted to us by the Spirit. If someone should ask what dealings God's Spirit could have with the wicked who are totally alienated from God, I would answer that their reasoning is flawed. When Scripture says that the Spirit dwells only in believers, it is the Spirit of sanctification that is meant, who consecrates us to God to be his temples. All the while, however, God does not fail to fill, move, and quicken by the power of that same Spirit all creatures according to the nature with which he endowed each of them at creation. Now if the Lord chose to allow sinful, unbelieving men to teach us natural philosophy, dialectic, and other disciplines, we ought to make use of them, lest we be punished for our neglect in despising God's gifts wherever they are offered to us. Yet in case anyone thinks that man is perfectly happy simply because we concede that he is well able to comprehend the lesser things of this corruptible world, we must also note that this ability to understand and the knowledge which results are futile and count for nothing in God's sight when not firmly based on the truth. There is much truth in Augustine's saying, which the master of the sentences was obliged to endorse, that just as the gifts originally bestowed on man and additional to his nature were withdrawn when he fell into sin, so the natural gifts which survived in him were corrupted. Not that they can be defiled insofar as they come from God, but they ceased to be pure to man once he was defiled, so that he cannot be commended for them.